the Celtics and the Knicks. The Knicks went up 3-1 on the Boston Celtics. Obviously, Jason Tatum tore his Achilles in game 4. Prayers up to him. That is my guy. Prayers up to him. But the Celtics lost that game and the Knicks go up 3-1. And then yesterday, the Celtics fought back with some pride, was at home to extend the series to a game 6. Now they're down 3-2. What are your takeaways from this series? Because I think the last time we talked, it was 2-0 the Knicks. But what is your takeaways from the rest of this series so far with the Knicks and Celtics?
To be honest with you, I thought, before Jason Tatum got injured, I thought they were gonna come back and they were gonna win 4 straight. Um, but that injury with Jason Tatum, I thought they was gonna win that game because he was on a heater, bro. Oh my God, bro! In the first quarter, they couldn't miss from 3. And then Jason Tatum, he looked good the entire game. He had some big shots in the fourth quarter. But yeah, I thought they would have ended up pulling that game out because he was playing amazing, bro. Bro, he had 42, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. I'm like, bro, he's out there doing everything. You could just tell he was out there on the mission, G. And that Achilles pop, and it was a wrap from there. I'm actually surprised that they went and got game 5. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought they was gonna be deflated, and I thought they was gonna come out there. I ain't gonna say get blown out, but I thought they was gonna lose that game. I thought the Knicks was gonna close it out. But shout out to Jaylen Brown and Derek White. Derek White was on the heater the last 2 games. But because game 6 is back in New York. I think the Knicks gonna close it out. Yeah, I think the Knicks gonna close it out though. I don't think between Porzingis not playing, and then even though Jaylen Brown had a good game, they were doubling him and making him see 2 every time. So the only way the Celtics are gonna get this game is if Derek White has another amazing game, or if Drew Holiday steps up, or if Peyton Pritchard goes off. But yeah, I got the Knicks winning.
Well, we go back to to game 3. I think game 3 is showed like when they hit their threes, they're damn near unstoppable, and that's what they did. They blew them out in game 3, and then you think in game 4 it's like, damn, if the Knicks go, if they're hitting their shots, this series might be tied. And like you said, Jason Tatum was on a heater, bro. And the reason he was on the heater because no one else was doing anything. Outside of Derek White first quarter, he was kind of absent throughout the entire game. Like you said, Porzingis wasn't giving you nothing. Jaylen Brown's damn near stayed in foul trouble that whole entire game, and he wasn't giving you anything. So he was the only one that could do anything, and he kept them in the game. And yes, when he did tore his Achilles, they were down by 9. They probably was going to lose anyway, but he kept them in the game throughout. And if he just gets any help, they probably could have won that game. And I don't want to hear people say, "Oh, if Jaylen Brown did turn the ball over, he wouldn't have." No, it's a freak accident. It happens. Jaylen Brown turned the ball over. He was going for the ball like like a basketball player. You see the ball, you go for it. It just happens. It's freak injury. So I'm not blaming Jaylen Brown on that. And they lost that game. And give credit to Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was unstoppable in game 4. He was unstoppable. He was hitting everything, bro. I say it all the time. I feel like every time he shoots, it's going in. I do feel like that every time he shoots the basketball, it's going to go in. And Mikal Bridges played good too. Outside of yesterday, Mikal Bridges been decent. He been pretty decent like the 4 quarters. He been decent. But they won that game. But then yesterday, shout out to Jaylen Brown. Because when Jason Tatum doesn't play, he plays really good. And I think that kind of makes sense. But he played really great yesterday. And the same thing with Derek White. Those 2 was amazing. But honestly, though, if it wasn't for Luke Cornett, hey, man, Luke Cornett was amazing yesterday.
Bro, the man had 10, 9, and 7 blocks.
He was amazing. He was amazing yesterday. And that time, it's crazy because the 2 wins that they have, they've been blowing them out. And I think in every single game, the Knicks have been down by like double digits. At one point in the game, they've been down. So this time they just didn't come back. But if I'm the Knicks, bro, I said it yesterday. I'm like, y'all just kind of folded because the Pacers already are chilling. So they getting more rest So they get an extra 2 days now. Y'all can't lose game 6. If they lose game 6, I think they damn near might lose the series. It's not far-fetched they lose this series if they lose game 6, bro. You can't go into Madison Square Garden and fold. You can't do that. Like
No, you can't.
no, I was just about to say now the Celtics, I think the momentum shifts to them. And plus, they don't have nothing to play for. We already lost damn near our best player. We already down 3-1. What we got to play for? Now we go out play free. But it's pressure on the Knicks now. It's pressure on y'all to get that W tomorrow. Because if y'all lose, it's no guarantee y'all win game 7. It's no guarantee.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, OG and Mikal Bridges have to show up. Cat has to stay out of foul trouble. And even if Cat is in foul trouble, OG and Mikal Bridges have to show up. I think the last 2 games, OG has not done anything. Well, I think he had what? He had 20. That game 4 that Tatum
I think he played
got
good.
injured.
I think he
Yeah, he
played
played good
decent.
that
I
game.
think he played decent
Yeah.
that game.
But they have to show up, bro. They have to show up. Ain't no more days off. Then they wasted Josh Hart game. Josh Hart dropping 24 and y'all waste that game. When do we ever see Josh Hart have a big explosion like that? Hardly ever. But yeah, OG and Mikal, they have to show up. They have to show up. We know Jalen Brunson is going to show up. And what cat are we going to get? Are we going to get Cat with 5 fouls in the second quarter? Or are we going to get a Cat that's going to show his dominance? But yeah, OG and Mikal, y'all got to show up tomorrow. Y'all have to. So y'all can close out this series. Because they need the rest more than anything.
They do. I agree. Especially with the Pacers. Somebody said the Pacers are probably the most conditioned team left in the league in the playoffs right now. Because all they do is run. They're run. Yes, and they're healthy.
I don't think nobody on their team is hurt. Nobody.
There's some people hurt, but I know what you mean. Like everybody got like something is hurt. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Like you said, the Knicks need as much rest as they can, bro. They do. They can't, bro. Like you said, Tom Thibodeau, go run their guys to the ground. The only reason these guys didn't play no 40-some minutes because they was getting blown out. So that was really the only reason. So just imagine if it's another close game on tomorrow, they're going to be playing 40-plus minutes. You already got no bench. He only playing Mitchell Robinson and Miles McBride. Those are the only guys he playing off the bench. He don't play no Campaign. He don't play Precious. He don't play none of those guys. So you guys have to like get as much rest as you can. And Jalen Brunson, I don't think he really had a good game yesterday. I really don't think he had a good game. Like we didn't have a Jalen Brunson game. Now in game 4, he had a masterclass because him and Jason Tatum was going band for band in that third quarter. They was going band for band, and I'm just like, damn. If only he had some more help. But Jalen Brunson and Jason Tatum was going at it. But like I said, I want to give credit to Jaylen Brown. We saw everything. We saw the all around Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Defense, scoring, playmaking. His handle is probably not the best. His playmaking ain't bad.
Need to work on that.
His playmaking is not bad. Yes,
that left still needs some work. That left still needs some work too.
Yes, but Jaylen Brown deserves all the credit. He stepped it up with no Jason Tatum, Derek White. Bro, Derek White is another guy. I feel like when he left open, he always gonna hit. He always gonna hit, bro.
I think he had more than 4 threes, like the damn near what 3, at least 3 games this year. I mean, not this year. This series.
Bro, yes, he hit 7 yesterday. He hit 7. Bro, they went 22 for 49. They shot 44% from 3. So I mean, like when they hit their threes, they're on one.
Yeah, bro, he hit over 3 threes in every game, Jay. Every game he's hit over 3 threes.
Bro, he's a sniper, bro. He's good, bro. He's so good. He's really good, bro. But like I said, we talked about Porzingis. What do you do with him? Do you even play him? Like, what do you do with him?
Yeah, I would still play him in the little spot minutes that I got. I would still play him and see what I can get up out of him because when he's out there, he's still a threat. So I'll play him. I'll play him as much as I can. I'll probably try to play him at least 2 to 3 minutes every quarter. At least 2 or 3 minutes. And then in the fourth, I'll save him for like the last 3 minutes if he can go that long.
Bro, He gave you 1 point in 12 minutes. And he only gave you 1 rebound. He's basically he can't give you anything. He's just out there. Bro, Joe Mazzulla said yesterday he couldn't
He played
breathe.
24 game. What was that? Game, what was it? Game 4? He played 24 minutes game 4.
And he was trash. He was trash. He
If
can't
he can
give
give
you.
me 24 minutes, we good.
I ain't gonna lie. I think you put him on the bench and probably start Luke Cornett. I think you. What? He can't give you anything. He's basically as useless as me and you. He's just wearing a jersey and we're not. Like, that's it.
No,
He
I wouldn't
can't
got a
do
bucket
it.
out there. I at least would
Okay.
have got 2 points. I at least would have got 2.
Well, they be just
The
swatting
fuck?
your shit, bro. They was
I would
swatting your
have
shit.
got a layup or a floater, and I would have went to the line. I would at least got me 2 points.
Okay, bro. Hey, Josh Hart could put you on lock. Josh Hart putting you on lock. Josh
That nigga
Hart
need to
putting
eat
you
his
on.
Wheaties. That nigga need to eat his Wheaties.
Josh Hart putting you on. You know what they gonna do? They gonna put OG on you just because. They gonna put OG on you just because. They ain't even gonna put Josh Hart. They gonna put OG on you. It's gonna be like that in Space Jam when they was looking up. That's gonna be you be looking up at OG. Boy, I'm gonna put
Put that nigga in the
OG on
pick
you.
and roll. Put that nigga, get the fuck up off me. Put that nigga in the pick and roll.
Boy, he gonna D you
Fuck
up,
off
bro.
me.
He gonna take them cookies, bro. Yeah, brother. You ain't doing that. Now, I give you a chance if you was what? If you was 6'4", I give you a chance. I give you a chance if you was 6'4". I give you a chance. You right now? No offense, brother. I love you, but no, you can't do it. But no, I think about
Haven't you ever
starting
heard heart over height? Heart over height. You ever heard that? Look at Isaiah Thomas. Nigga was a dog.
You're not Isaiah Thomas, though. You're not Isaiah Thomas. You're not Isaiah, bro. No, like Isaiah Cole, but you're not him. I think you're a good player. I think you're a good basketball player. I just don't think you're Isaiah Thomas. But no. I think about probably starting Luke Cornett. I think about it. Because if Porzingis is only going to play 12 minutes, what is he out there for? And I like that they put Jaylen Brown on Jalen Brunson. They put him on him, and he plays some really good defense on him. And I think if Jaylen Brown could play like this, which he can, it's not far fetched. They could win Game 6, bro. It's gonna be a tall task. But it's not far fetched. It's really not far fetched, bro.
If they want to win, Drew has to show up. Drew has to show up. We need old Drew. We need Philadelphia Drew. We need New Orleans Drew.
You ain't getting that. I ain't getting that. Your best players really are Derek White, Brown, and Peyton Pritchard. Those are your 3 scorers right there. Al Horford is so old now. You can only count on him for so long. I don't know how Al Horford be. Man, Al Horford be putting the clamps on these young guys, bro. He be doing it. He be clamping up.
He talking about he's not even gonna retire next year either.
He can still hoop. Low-key though, Cat hasn't hit a lot of threes this series though, and that's what he's been doing. Like, you know, his whole career in this season. It's the 3-pointer, but that has kind of failed him. He's basically down low. Like, I think one of these games we're gonna get a Cat game. We're gonna get. Well, they kind of need it next game, but I think we get a Cat game. I think we get a Cat game where he drops at least 26, probably 12, hit like 3 3-pointers. I think we get that. Jalen Brunson, we could get a Jalen Brunson masterclass. We could get that. But I do want to ask, even though they're still here, what does the Jason Tatum mean for the Boston Celtics going forward? Because it's just the same with Achilles. He's most likely going to be gone all of next year. Probably won't come back until 27? So what does the Jason Tatum injury, what does that do for the Boston Celtics?
Well, you know, they already got some decisions to make this off season. Because I think they over the luxury, ain't they?
About a lot.
So they got some decisions to make. And then you might miss Jason Tatum the whole entire season. Now it makes him even more prevalent that you can break them up. You got to keep Brown. You got to keep them together. But that's a big blow for them. Jason Tatum's their best player. You can't win a championship without him. So the Celtics, they got all them picks anyway. So if y'all mid next year, mid to ash, you can get in the lottery next year and see what you can do with that. You either leverage that or draft you another good young player, and keep it moving.
Do you think now, even it was the reports out anyway, but do you think now is Porzingis gone? Is Drew Holiday gone? Are they gone now?
Yeah, I think they still gone. Even if Jason Tatum didn't tear his Achilles, I think they were still gone. Because you got to make room some way, somehow. And Porzingis, you can't give. I don't think you should give up Derek White. I think you should keep Derek
No.
White, Brown, and Tatum together, and the
Yes.
rest of them can go.
Bro, I think that whole starting five, all of them are making over 20 million or more. Every last person is making over 20 million or more. And you pay Peyton Pritchard. They gave Sam Hauser a little decent deal. Like they got a lot of people under contract for a long time. And then they got the new ownership, and now them owners probably don't want to pay all that. And that's why the other
They
owners sold the
cheap.
team.
They cheap.
I can't tell because at least the old owners, they paid everybody. They did what they were supposed to do. You paid everybody to potentially run this team back and potentially win another championship. It's just stuff happens, and now the new owners, they don't want to pay all this. I don't blame them to a degree, because especially when you have limitations when you are over the salary cap. I think first round picks are frozen. You can't sign nobody out in the buyout market. It's just so many limitations now. So Brad Stevens has to think like, I think we keep Derek White, Jaylen Brown. We really got to keep him because he's going to be our best player. Drew Holiday, he is older. Probably got to get rid of Porzingis. Low-key, Porzingis' time with the Boston, it hasn't been a disappointment.
No, it's been a disappointment, bro.
He
hasn't played.
He played in the regular season.
But we talking about the playoffs when we need you.
Oh, no, in the playoffs he hasn't done it.
We got you for the playoffs. We specifically got you for when we get to the playoffs, and you're never there. Like, he's never – he's played in a couple of series, but for the most part, that man's a no-show.
I was just going to say underwhelming.
That shit been disappointing. Because y'all brought him there to be what? Y'all third best player, and he has not been that. And he has not been that at all. He's been like your fifth.
No, for real. You ain't lying. Like in the regular season when he plays amazing. It's just, like you said, in the playoffs, because last year, because he hurt his calf or something, and he basically missed all the playoffs until the finals. Then this year he got some weird.
He only played like a game or two in the finals, I think.
I think he played a couple of games in that Miami Heat series. Then he missed all up to the finals. I think he played.
Was it his foot? I think he re-injured his foot or something like that.
Was it the foot? Probably was the foot. I was thinking the calf.
Regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Regardless, he did not play.
So I was just going to say underwhelming because he has played. It's just when in the playoffs, like you said, he's not there. So I do think he's gone because I think he's getting paid $20 million. I think he's getting paid that. So it's like, I don't know. And I think Drew Holiday is getting paid 20 plus. Derek White is getting paid 20 plus. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are damn near getting paid 50 plus. So it's like, you don't want to pay all that to this team. And especially now that JT's hurt, you're probably going to be if they do trade those guys, you probably just get back some decent players. That team is nowhere near championship, but that team can potentially get what? Go ahead.
Drew is getting paid $30 million. Porzingis getting paid $30, and Derek White getting paid $20. Yeah, they gotta go, bro. They gotta go. $30 million for Drew Holiday. Don't get me wrong, he deserved it at that time he got the deal, but right now, no, he's not worth $30 million, dog.
And Jason, what is Jason Tatum and Brown? They getting both paid because Jason Tatum's new deal kicks in. I think it's coming up here, so they both getting paid 50.
Yeah, Jalen Brown getting paid 49 right now, and then this year Jason Tatum getting paid 34.
So next year he's gonna get to 40 something, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, he gonna get 54 next year. He gonna get 54
yeah,
next year.
exactly. So you gotta make some changes. They did say watch out. Brian Windhorst said watch out for the Rockets and the Spurs to potentially make trades with over there. I don't know who they could get back, but he just said watch out for them. But the Celtics, I think the Knicks do close it out. I won't be shocked if they lose, though. That's all I'm gonna say. I will not be shocked if they lose, and we'll probably do a little pick 'em after this pod. So